Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy WonderPets, back with another tier list video, and in this tier list video, we're gonna be ranking NBA. This is gonna be different from the 2K tier list videos, and this time we're gonna be doing an NBA player, an all-time NBA players tier list. So there's, of course, GOAT tier, S tier, A tier, B tier, and C tier. So let's hop right into it. So first of all, Bill Russell. GOAT, no question about it. I mean, I am a Celtics fan, but he's GOAT. I'm sorry. He's GOAT. 11 rings. He has toe rings. He has a toe ring. 11 rings. He has to be GOAT. Karl Malone. Don't really like Karl Malone, but I'm putting him S tier. That's arguable. Him S tier, A tier. I'm putting him S tier. Putting Jerry West in S tier also. Julius Irving. Putting him S tier. There's gonna be a lot of S tiers, probably. Shaq. S tier. He is S tier. Actually, I'm gonna move Julius down one. And I'm gonna move Harrell down one. I'm sorry. Hakeem. A tier. Dwayne Wade. S tier. Top 3, arguably top 2 shooting guard ever to play. KD, S. A lot of the current players, a lot of the great current players are going to be going in S because, we don't know how the rest of their career is going to play out. So, I'm just going about, what their career is now. But KD's S, one of the top scorers of all time. Yeah, he's a snake, but put him there. Curry, S. Great, best shooter of all time. Top 3 best handlers of all time. Top 3 passers. No, not top 3 passers. Maybe top 10. Maybe top 10 or top 5 passers. Dirk Nowitzki, I'm putting him S. Yeah, of course he has a signature post fade. He has such an impact on the game, and yeah. Kareem, GOAT. Nope, didn't need to go him. Kareem is GOAT, and he probably is one of the top 3 players of all time. Probably him, MJ, and who, Magic? Probably, maybe. Steve Nash, A. He's not S, but he's A. One of the best probably the best passer of all time, but best playmaker. Wasn't ever a super great three-point shooter, but he is a great player. David Robinson, A tier. He's really good. Got most of the championships for the Spurs. But yep. Oops. John Stockton. A or S? I'm putting him A. That's super arguable from A or S, but I'm putting him A. I don't know. Clyde B. He was never super great. People always thought he was gonna be the next Jordan, but he never really was. So I want to put him B. Next is KG. Great shot blocker, great dunker, but he's just not as good as A tier. I'm a Celtics fan, and I'm saying this. He's just not as good as people think here. He's probably better than Clyde, maybe. I mean, it's hard to compare these two, but he's probably like, oops, didn't mean to take Carl. He's probably like borderline A tier, and Clyde's like mid, maybe borderline actually. Allen Iverson A. Probably the best handler of all time. Really great shooter, good dunker. Again, I think he's really undersized for the shooting guard position, but for some reason he played shooting guard. He's at Elgin Baylor. Is he B though? Is he? Or is he A? Y'all might hate me for this, but I'm putting him B. I'm sorry. It's just when I think of Elgin Baylor, and then I think of these guys at A tier or S tier, I don't really think he's better than any of these players. I don't think he's as good as any of these players either. But he is probably one of the best out of B tier. Same with Rick Barry. I'm gonna put him in B tier. He just, I don't know. I don't know. He just never was super good. And then if I compare him to these A tier players, I just can't put him A tier. Okay, I'm gonna start trying to move faster. Charles Barkley, A or S, A or S, A or S, A. He never won a ring, but he got super close. And then it was Jordan, though, so couldn't do anything about that. It's not his fault. Moses Malone. Should I put him? Yeah, I'm putting him in. He was a great player. I mean, I know I'm young. Like, I haven't seen a lot of these people actually play, but I've seen a lot of their highlights. I've seen a lot of their highlights in a lot of the games. But Moses Malone's good. James Worthy, B. And he was part of the Lakers team with Magic and all, but he was never super good. Magic, GOAT. He's Magic. What do you get, like 5, 6 championships? Scotty. No, Scotty's not the best player. I mean, Scotty's not GOAT tier, but he's S tier. Arguably, I mean, no, not arguably. Well, technically, people do argue that he's the best Bull of all time, which he probably isn't, but he's a really great player. Of course, he was alongside Rodman, Jordan, and he was the number 2 guy. Who's that? Oven Hayes? Is that Oven Hayes? Not C tier. I'm putting him B tier. I think that's Elvin Hayes. I really can't see his face that well. I don't know who. I know I think it has to have Elvin Hayes though. I'm putting him B tier. He's probably one of the worst on B tier, but he was never the greatest. Who's that? Oh my god, what's his name? I know who it is, but I forgot. Oh, George Gervin. George Gervin, putting him B. He had a great cheesy layup. He just was never that top A S tier. But Walt Frazier, I'm putting him B also. We haven't had any C tier players so far. That's a good thing. But I'm putting Walt Frazier B. He's just not really A. John Havlicek, I think this might be our first C tier player, guys. John Havlicek, like, he was good defensively, wasn't that great offensively, I don't think. I mean, he was pretty good offensively. But of course, he had Larry, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish on his team to help him. I mean, no, they were on his team. They were on his team. I'm thinking early. I mean, I'm thinking way too early. But he just wasn't that top B A or S tier. Patrick Ewing, A tier. Great rebounder, great defender, and good offensive player. Definitely not S in my opinion, but he's A for me. You know what? I know Jerry West is the NBA logo and all, but I'm moving him down to A. I'm sorry. He was just if I compare Jerry West to these S tier players, I can't compare. I just can't. These players are way better. I'm not way better, but these players are better. Paul Pierce, B. He's a good shooter, decent playmaker, decent defense. He's alright. Gary Payton, in my opinion, Gary Payton definitely belongs in S. Arguably the best point guard defender. Obviously went against Jordan a lot. He's a really great guard. Great guard, great player. Ray Allen. Hey, should I put him A? Celtics Ray Allen would be B, but overall Ray Allen is A, if I'm being honest. Ray Allen, one of the best shooters of all time, and that makes him A. He had a really good career. He made the game-winning shot with the Heat. He got a championship with the Celtics. He did good on the Bucks. That's when he was really athletic. Not anymore. Or after for the Bucks, he wasn't really. And then he's on Sonics too. Larry Bird. Oh my god, where should I put him, guys? GOAT or S? GOAT or S? GOAT or S? Yes. I know I'm a Celtics fan, but he's S. One of the best shooters of all time. Good playmaker. Wasn't really athletic. He's S. Isaiah Thomas, S. Arguably one of the best point guards of all time. Probably top 3. But yeah, Joe Dumars, B. I don't have nothing against Joe Dumars. It's just he's a great defender. He's a pretty good shooter. He is a pretty good player all around. Chris Paul, B. One of the best playmakers of all time, probably. A good shooter, but just defensively. Okay, we are almost hitting the 15-minute mark. I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster and not explain much about my opinions. Jason Kidd, B. Vince, A. I want to put him next to Julius. Kawhi, S. Harden, B. A. Russ, A. Dwight, all-time Dwight is B. What's his name? Oh my god, Spud Webb, C. He doesn't have that great of a career. Yeah, he won dunk contests, but he didn't really do much other. LeBron, GOAT. I'm just gonna skip over to Kobe. Get the easy ones out of the way. Kobe's GOAT. RIP to Kobe, his daughter, and all the other passengers on the helicopter crash. MJ's GOAT. Who's that, Pete? Pete Maravich. A. That's arguable, but he's A. Yao Ming, A. T-Mac, I think T-Mac is A. We have a lot of A tier players. Carmelo, B. Amare, B. No, not C, B. Bob Cousy, B. George Mikan, B. We have a lot of B tier cards too, don't we? Kevin McHale, B. I'm sorry, I'm a Celtics fan. I would like him to be A, but he's wasn't. He's just not A. He's just not A. Bill Walton's A. Reggie Miller's A. You know, Ben Wallace is B. Great defensive player. Just wasn't that good offensively. Dikembe's B. Great shot blocker, but great shot blocker and defender, but that's pretty much all he did. If I'm being honest with you. Who's that? Penny. Penny Hardaway's B. B. D-Rose A. If he didn't get injured, he'd be S. But he is still a great player. He is still a great player. Even though he got injured, he's younger than Curry still. Oscar is A. No, not B. A. Tim is S. And Wilt is GOAT, of course. I might do little switcheroos for some of these players, like, if I'm being honest, I'm gonna move David Robinson up one. Gonna move Hakeem up one. Come on, I'm gonna move. I think that's good. I think this is a pretty good tier list. Some of you might not. Tell me in the comment section down below what what players you think should be switched around. Like, maybe Allen needs to be B, maybe Rush needs to be B. I don't know. You tell me. But that, guys, is gonna wrap up the video right there. If you guys want to see more tier list videos, like real life tier list videos, like IRL players, maybe like NFL players, maybe. Just comment your suggestions down below. And remember, like and subscribe for daily content. And as always, peace out.